All right, guys. If you guys can hear me, I want to try to attempt to feed my my samboa. So let's see how it goes here. I'm trying with my hands. Oh, it's gonna be so scary. Now, he just took his new shed off today, so he actually might not eat. I don't know. So we'll see. There you go. He took it. He took it. Yes, he took it. As long as he doesn't get it out of his mouth. We just gotta see what he's gonna do here. Thank you. It took a little persuasion there. I didn't force feed him though. Oh, he's wrapping it. He's wrapping it. Oh, this is so freaking cool. This is actually probably one of the first times I've successfully fed a snake. The other one I had some complications with, and it wasn't he wasn't eating right. She wasn't eating right. So, and plus I bought it from a pet store. So like the animals are stressed and stuff like that. They want to eat. So this was actually a bred snake from a person. So I guess now we'll just wait and um, see how she goes, how she does. Hopefully, she still has it in her mouth. Oh yeah, she definitely does. And we'll let her eat this, and then we will switch over to the female and try her out. I know you guys probably can't see too well like what's going on, but to see how wide his mouth is opening to eat this pinky is crazy. And this is freaking good because now he has a meal in him, he's gonna get bigger. So that's what I'm aiming for. I bought a pair because I want to get into um, been able to incubate eggs and hatch eggs and experiment with different morphs and make something out of it. So that's why I did this, and also I have some leopard geckos. I want to say it's also a pair, a male and a female. I don't know exactly yet. I'm not really sexing to find out, but I do know for a fact from the breeder that gave me these snakes that the male was in shed when I got him, so he didn't eat. And she said the one that's in shed is the male. He's the one that just got done. He had a little bit of stuck shed on the bottom of his tummy. I let him sit in some lukewarm water for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I got him out and rubbed my hand across him, and every bit of it came off. So it's been a little while since he's ate. As you can see, the mouse is kind of moving a little bit because he's actually proceeding to swallow the mouse. So this is awesome. This is what I was hoping for, was to be able to successfully um, get this snake to eat. I was really at the beginning here. If you guys see me, I was trying to entice him to eat it. I was really scared that he was not going to eat, and at the last second there, he stroked and bit it, and he hanged on. So that really makes me happy. Also, guys, if you guys would like to, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I'm going to start YouTubing my entire experience with reptiles, along with also showing you guys the experience I'm having with my leopard geckos. Um, I know they say to feed leopard geckos mealworms, but I've found out that if you actually feed them superworms, they actually eat them, and they actually like one or two at the tops. Most they're full. So my geckos actually eat superworms, and they eat them really easy. So what I found out was is like you can feed them a good time, and it lasts them like a couple of days. I've tried to feed them like every now if I feed them mealworms, they'll eat every day because they're small. But if you feed them a superworm, it's like every 2 days they're hungry. So what I've been doing is I'll take them out of the setup that I have for them, and I have this see-through container here, as you guys can see where I put the snake in. I clean it out and I put the gecko in. And what I'll do is I'll take one superworm out alive. That's the main thing. They will not eat dead insects. Like the ones I have will not eat dead insects. I have tried. They will not do it. You have to give them live bugs. So I actually gave her my. Oh, he's about to eat the whole thing. So I actually uh, gave him a live superworm, and it wasn't not even 10, 15 seconds. He stroked, bit it, ate it, and swallowed it. I put another one in, stroked, bit it, ate it, swallowed it, and then like for 2 days he was full. I put him in 2 days later, put another superworm in, he ate it. So it does really well. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is as you can see, he's finishing off the mouse. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time to kind of process down him just a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him back in his tub. He won't regurgitate the meal. This is what they do. The owner that had these, this is the same thing she did because she had them in the same container because they were babies, and this also kept them from both trying to eat the same meal. So, but she said that she did this. She would take them out when she got done, and she put them back in. And they were fine. So as you can see, the meal's like probably like down like in this area right here. Cause you can see the plumpness right here. Well, I can. I don't know if you guys really can or not. So before it goes any further, I'm gonna pick him up really quick, place him back in his home so that he can digest this meal, and then I'm gonna get the female out, and we're gonna try the same thing again with the female. So just 1 second, guys. I want to make this quick. I don't want to cause any stress on the animal. So we're gonna pick him up. Set him down. Gonna fix this back. I'm gonna let him process that meal, and then we're just going to put the lid on. All right, guys. So while he's digesting it, like I said, I know you guys don't see anything right now. It's because I'm at the aquariums here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try the same thing again with the female and see if we can get her to eat. Okay, I'm in the aquarium right now, just looking for where she's hiding at, because these snakes actually like the. Okay, I found the snake. Um, they like the aspen bedding. These, I know they don't hold moisture really well, but they like hiding in it. So it's a win for me. As you guys can see, this is the female to the male. So this is her. She does seem a little bit bigger than the male. Also, guys, I have not figured out a name for these yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below in the comments for a male and a female. So just to show you guys, these are what I unthaw. They're little pinkies in a freezer. I buy these at Petco or PetSmart. And what I do is the day that I'm going to feed them, I'll set them out in the out from the freezer into the refrigerator. I'll let them sit all day in the refrigerator. Then the evening time, I pull them out. I get a little Tupperware container full of warm water, and I let the mouse sit in it for like 15-20 minutes to heat up the mouse so it's warm. And then I try to feed the snake. So let's see what happens with this one. I'm hoping I can get the strike on cam. She looks like she might be interested in this. Come on, baby, eat it. You're smelling it. Oh, there we go. What a strike. That was aggressive. That was super freaking aggressive. That was awesome. So now she's kind of turning her head because they always eat the head first. So now, oh, you guys might actually be able to get to see her swallow it from this angle. I'm going to see if I can, let me see which way she moves right here. Oh yeah, you guys can see it, I'm pretty sure. And sorry for the cam quality if you guys don't like the way it might be kind of blurry, whatever. Like I said, I'm new to trying to do this right here. So this is like a whole new experience. Also, guys, I'm a Twitch streamer. I'll put the link down below for my Twitch, but it's twitch.tv/Rebel Nations with a Z. And I stream live. I play video games, PC games, all that kind of stuff. I have two cams, so I have a critter cam and I have a face cam. So the critter cam most of the time is either pointing at most of the time it's pointing at my leopard geckos, but just because of the fact that these guys hide in the aspen bedding, and so you really can't see them. But definitely when they start getting bigger, they're not going to be able to hide, and we'll be able to do some more stuff with them. But like I said, I'm going to start making videos on this, guys, and let you guys see the progress of the snakes for what how they're eating, all that stuff, other stuff too. I'll probably also do a video for you guys so you guys can see, because it's so cute watching the leopard geckos eat, because they literally got their stalking their prey. They'll stop and crouch and they'll creep up, and then like bam, they bite. And most of the time they nip, but they miss. It's kind of cute. They'll stop and kind of like shake their head, and then they'll look at it again and wait till it moves, and they'll strike at it again. So, but yeah, so I'll show you guys that too as we progress along here. So actually, while she's eating and you guys are actually watching her eat, I'm gonna go to her terrarium real quick. I'm gonna fix her bedding back, and she needs water, so I'm gonna give her some water. I'm gonna put her bed back in and get her ready so that once she's kind of got the animal in her mouth and swallowed part of the way down, I can put her back in stress free and put the lid back on the tank. Also, before I end the video, I'll give you guys a glimpse at my leopard geckos and let you guys see them as well. I'm not gonna pull them out of the terrarium, but I'll show you guys the little setup I have for them. They love it too. It may seem kind of small, but they seem really happy with it. So I'll leave them in it. I know once they get bigger, I'm gonna have to change the setup so that they can, be able to be, okay and thrive and stuff. But as of right now, it works. So pull out this water and give us some new water. Put this back. All right, cool. And they're full of water. Okay, now as you guys can see, the mouse has already made it to right here. This fat lump is where the mouse is. So we're going to pick her up back here, put her in the tank as fast as possible so she's not stressed. Because she's actually wily, so I don't want her stressing. There you go. And these Sambos, I found out that they're like escape artists, so I had to put weight on top of the tank to keep them from getting out. Hold on a second, because I had to take my gloves off. But yeah, guys, so that's what we do. Like I said, they're my Samboas. So this is like the Tupperware container I use with a lid. It's a small one. It actually was part of a Tupperware kit that actually had a Tupperware inside it. This was what held it all. So I just took all that out. It's perfect for what I use. So, and if I ever need to, I have a lid for it as well. But what I do is I use this little Tupperware container. Just that much warm water. I'll take a coffee cup of water, just a little bit of water, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. It comes out hot. Water heats up super fast. And I'll put the 2 bags that has the mouse in it unopened, just like unopened. They come in these little tear off bags. I'll put this in here, let it sit 20 minutes, and it'll heat up, and it kind of like it steams the inside of the bag so that the animal warms up. And that's what gets the snakes to strike, because they strike on heat. And then I'll put the lid on it so it stays hot. I trap the heat in, and then once I'm done and I'm ready to feed the snake, I'll open up one, leave the other one in there unopened. I'll feed the snake in the Tupperware container, transporting back to this thing. Then I open the other one. That way they all stay hot. They're not soaking wet with water. They have plenty of water in their tank, and the mouse is just really it's warm. It's average. I probably said like 85 degrees, something like that. So I mean they strike at it because it looks like it's got the heat signature of a live animal. So now I will sterilize this because I had mouses in it, and then we'll use this again next week. I'm going to try to start feeding them every Sunday evening, which is their usual feeding schedule is Sunday nights. So we'll do this again Sunday night. I'll have a new video up Sunday night. So if you guys like, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys have the notifications on. And if you guys also like to support me on Twitch, I'd greatly appreciate it. My grandma my grandma passed away yesterday, as a matter of fact. It was it's been really hard, but she supported my my love of reptiles, and she's the one that said, go do it. Get you a snake or whatever. And from one snake, it's turned into two snakes, into two geckos, and I really can't thank her enough for what she's done. So I'll include my Twitch if you guys want to give me a follow. I'm also going to include my PayPal. If any of you guys would like to donate to the expenses for my grandma's funeral, or or flowers or whatever, I would greatly appreciate it. You can click the PayPal link below and donate that way if you want. If you do, let me know. Put a comment down below. Let me know that you did, so that I can give you recognition, because I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys who watch this. And like I said before I go, I will show you guys my leopard geckos. If they're not going to be camera shy. And yeah, also guys, remember what I said earlier. Give me a name in the comments down below for my male and my female Sambo. I've not named them yet. As you can see, all I have, I don't know if it'll show or not. I have this white piece of paper picked up. It just says the gender and what kind of snake it is, because they're both look the same. They have the same pattern, so I don't want to confuse them. So I never have them both out at the same time. So if you guys can help me think of a name for my male and female Samboa, put a comment down below. And see, these are my mealworm farm, where they make babies and then I feed them. But then over there's my superworm container that has all my superworms in it. But here's my liquid geckos. The one hiding right here in the corner is the one that I had from the start. He's my no way, I take it back. This is the new one. The reason why I can tell them both apart is because this one has the pattern going all the way down her back. All right, and this one over here is the one I started with. And the reason why I know it's him is because if you look at that white dot right there on the back of his back between his front two shoulders right there, the other one doesn't have that. So that's how I'm able to distinguish them. It's because he has a white dot. So this is my original leopard gecko right here. And this is my terrarium I had for him. They like it too. They climb up on. I got a couple of branches from outside. I heated the oven up to I think it was 200 degrees. Left him in there for 20 minutes, and basically what it does is it kills any parasites or bugs that's on the wood, so that they don't get anything from it. And yeah, so it keeps them from getting parasites and stuff. So they'll actually climb up on this stuff. I left the foliage on the ground, the leaves that fell off, because they play. I don't know why, but they'll actually play in that. And this is their water bowl. They'll actually climb into it, drink, and they'll also they'll soak in it too. So, but they're really happy in it. And I have a heat pad that I put up on the backside of the glass there. So, because geckos actually need heat to digest their food, so they'll actually sleep. I mean, after they eat, they'll actually go up against this glass and use the heat not only to keep themselves warm and regulate their heat, but they'll actually use it to digest their food. So, I fed them today, so as you can see, he's already over there up against the glass. So, and I don't have a hide because they like to hide underneath the branches, and some will actually throw the leaves on top of themselves. So that's why this is like this. I did have a hide that came with this setup, but it was way too big. I don't know why they would even include it. It's stupid, and they should have never done it. But I'll change these sticks often to something else, to where there's kind of more coverage. But for right now, this works, and they're really happy with it, and they like playing in it. So I just let them be. And another thing I'm proud to say is all the animals that I have right now that I've had for 3 weeks or whatever, none of them have tried to bite me one time. They've all been tame. They've all been very docile. So I'm very very lucky. So once again, guys, if you like it, I know I keep saying it. I'm sorry, I'm ending it right here, but hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like button, turn on those notifications. Follow me on Twitch. I'll include it. Also, guys, I'm also going to include my PayPal. If you guys would like to help me out with the expenses of my grandma's funeral, we'll probably be having it on Friday. you can donate on that link. That'll go toward her flowers and her funeral and all that stuff. And comment down below what you guys should think I should name my male and female Samboa. And the ones that I like, I will reveal in another video and give that person a shout out. And if I do choose you and you're a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever it is, include your link below in your comment. And if I choose you, I will advertise your stream or your YouTube channel on my Twitch page for the entire week. And we'll randomly do this every week. So if you guys want to be part of that, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and just keep coming back. And like I said, I'll try to post videos on here weekly. Until then, pray God bless each and every one of y'all, and I'll see y'all again next week.